Hello everyone, like you all know, I remain yours Lawal Aminu Babawindi on that same platform Element TV show. And you?
And I remain Rahma Saka Ibrahim. Thanks for having me once again.
Alright, so like we normally say, please, before we go, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So, what do you have for us today?
Yeah, so today I have a very kind of controversial question for him. And why the It's not something difficult.
Okay, go ahead, let's see.
We're just saying our own opinion. Others will also contribute to us.
Okay.
Yeah, so we all hear different things about couples doing things together. A lot of people, because of especially in the part of the world where we find ourselves, it's very hard, what I've observed, for us to think first positive. Most of the time we think negative. So when we hear, for example, now the topic is husband and wife should establish a business together. Hey, the woman, won't she squander everything? Women.
And the man,
I don't.
The man married second wife.
Yeah, so instead of us start thinking of the positive things that can come about it, we always start first from the negative. So we are trying to change that perspective. So what do you think about couples establishing businesses together? Is it a yes or a no thing for you?
No, absolutely yes.
Okay, so give your reasons definitely.
Well, you see, whatever you want to do in business, it has to be formats with regardless of who you are dealing with.
Okay, so it means you're not just talking about couples.
If
family members.
If you are into business with your mother, you get your father. So I think that one is even beyond couples.
Yeah, sure.
Because these are the people you cannot wake up and say, "Hey, Dad, I need my money."
Sure.
You're going to feel like you're disrespecting him.
Yes.
So, but it has to be formal. Okay, you have a business idea as my wife, and you put it to me. Oh, babe, I think we should invest in something. Okay, how much do they want? 1 million naira. Okay, how much can you bring to the table? Okay, I'll bring 400k. Okay, me, I'll bring 600k. So automatically, that's 60 by 40.
Okay.
That's the percentage. No matter how much the business will grow tomorrow, I own 60%, you own 40%. Okay. And if you have to bring 60% and I bring 40%, you own 60%, I own 40%.
So thank you very much. And I want to link to another question, but before we get there, I just want us to clear this out.
Okay.
Yes, I know. Okay, now you've said to you, it's a yes idea. But couple we are all different.
Yeah.
Can you advise every kind of couple to establish a business? For example, Okay, now for example, now if maybe right from when we were courting, I'm a kind of woman that the moment I hear you have something like this, my A list, my to-do list, I've already started ticking it. I'm not really that productive. Or I'm a kind of woman that you've observed me, I'm not financially intelligent. I don't normally think of using 1 + 1 to get 2. Let me just get it and squander it. Or I'm a kind of woman that business-wise, I don't know how to handle sales, profits, how to put back the money in to release, and all that.
Baby,
what kind of couple? What kind of couple so do you think we can, you can encourage to have businesses together?
Like I said, it's not every couple.
So what type of couple?
To be frank, it's not every couple. You see, even it's not every person you can do business with. Some people, when it comes to money aspect of life, they can be very, very dubious. No matter how smart you are, they will still dupe you. No, that's the point. Okay, for example, you have a friend that anytime you lend him or her money, she hardly pay you back. Can you go into business with that kind of person?
No.
So if you have a husband or a wife or a partner that whenever they see your money, they abuse it. Whenever they see your thing, they abuse it. You can even hardly go into something with them.
Sure.
You understand? But any husband or any partner or any wife that you lend money and then they feel like, oh baby, the money you brought me last week or last month, okay, just forget about it. It has that intention to pay it back.
Yes.
So, but out of love, you just let it go. So that kind of couple can go into business together.
So now, in summary, what you're trying to say with this point is know the kind of person you are trying to engage in a business with.
Generally,
if the person, you calculate the person, is it going to give you, is like you outweigh, everyone has, whether your wife, whether your partner, your family member, a friend, or a total stranger, there's always going to be a benefit and a disadvantage. So we should just outweigh.
Let me add one thing again. You see, if you are to go into business with your couple, with your partner rather, try to know your partner's strengths and weakness. So you will now compare it with the kind of the business you want to do.
Okay, yeah.
Because each and every business has an approach you're going to give it. You understand?
Definitely.
So yes. If it is more physical, naturally the husband should be forward.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
And maybe if it is maybe cosmetic business that has to do with catering or makeup,
a woman can market that. Yes,
yeah.
that's very important.
So
yes.
that's it.
So briefly, we should outweigh the benefits and the disadvantages. If we feel like the benefits, having that business with your partner is more, definitely give it a try and just be positive all through. Everything has challenges, but we should be positive.
Definitely.
Okay, and when the profit starts gushing in, what is it going to
gushing
be?
in, is that an English word?
Yes, when it starts trooping.
Okay.
You did business for what? It's not for profit.
No, English in the word you ballet me so much. No, English.
Okay.
No.
I'm in for anyone. Okay. So now, when the profits start coming in, joint account or what?
No, there is nothing like joint account. But there should be a business account.
Okay.
You understand? Me and you now, we are husband and wife. If we have a business, we are going to have a business account on a very serious note. You understand?
Okay. Please, can you explain more about this on a very serious note? Because
what I mean is that there is a stage where a business just starts. The best stage. It's not really serious. We're just trying to give it a trial.
Yes.
So once we give it a trial and it's peaking, so at the long run, we need to have a business account.
Okay.
To show that we are very ready and continue for the business.
Okay.
You understand?
The profit, everything is there. So
the capital, the profit will be there. So in business, there's what we call net profits. That is after expenses, after you have paid your salary, your worker salary, after everything.
Okay.
So the remaining thing is the net profit. So from there you can bring out what we call dividends.
Okay.
Maybe at the end of the day, maybe at the end of the month, we earn ₦1 million. You understand? After we have settled all the bills, so we have ₦1 million as the net profit. So from that money, we can say, okay, fine, we the owner of the business, let's remove 300k, let's enjoy ourselves. So that 700k, we go back into the business again. So the 300k, we are going to use it to Arawashi. You get the point now?
Okay then. So this one has already left. Like you've answered, you've really done justice to this topic.
Okay.
So we've already talked about some of the benefits as well. Part of what we've discussed earlier on. So can you just pick like some disadvantages of doing a business together?
Well, the disadvantage
as a couple. Yeah.
As a couple, well, the disadvantage is that outsiders. Number one is the outsiders. And who are the outsiders? Our immediate families. You understand? Hey, Okore, look, trust you. Hey, you get the point. So your own family too, as the husband, they'll be like, oh hey, go by you understand? So it's one of the disadvantage.
And another one is maybe friends. You understand?
Yes, like, friends. They are still part of the outsider.
You understand? And because I know we Africans, especially, we normally get tired, especially if you are in the position, a lower position, and you understand. You try to apply for a job and you see all this favoritism, Godfather, long leg, and all that. You be like, is it everything? It's everything for their family, their friends. You understand? So sometimes in a way for you to like curb all those type of things, and you want to do it like originally, you want to follow the the right path, your friend can come, your family can come. Okay, please help me with this person. Please let him get a job. If you're not really going through, these are parts of disadvantages. You can lose some friends and families as well.
That I love that point. That is why I always say that business is a business. You understand? No compromise. If you're not fit, you should go.
Because me, I feel a way to like get away of that disadvantage is like, okay, now you bring someone, you understand, and you really need to help. If the person have a field, maybe you have a skill, you can help financially to go and set up that skill. Then people that are originally that have gone to school that are really fit for my own business, then I'll now, you understand. So you've balanced it, you've helped your family or friend or whatever.
That's how it should be.
And as well, yeah.
Another disadvantage is your children.
Okay, how?
Yes, your child can just wake up tomorrow and be like, you can just barge into your office anytime without looking at any policy.
Yeah.
We will not observe any protocol. We just barge in and do anyhow. Where's my dad? Where's my mom?
And another thing I remember, and I just thought of now with children is, all these things we are setting it for the future, our children to take over. Maybe now we establish let's say a health company, and our child just wake up tomorrow. They want something totally different.
That is it. That's another
and you'll be like, but nevertheless, you just have to do what you have to do.
That is. Let me even put more. Let me elaborate that more. You see, in that kind of aspect, it's more easier today because one, we are in more. We're in a fast world today. Two, we are in a more educational world. You understand? How do I mean by that? If we have an health organization and our child wake up tomorrow and said, no, I'm not interested in this business, we can put somebody there and is going to be looking after the business. So, and it's going to be reporting to him.
Yeah, definitely.
It's something very simple. Yeah, in fact, he can be able to read and manage numbers. So I don't think it's a big deal.
We've even done more than we've talked about disadvantages, and we've talked about even ways to even avoid it.
Yeah,
which is very good. So
that's it.
We really want people to also engage in the comment section to also tell us some benefits that you think of and some disadvantages.
Definitely.
We've already rounded up everything. So it's a yes idea. So what else to give viewers?
Okay, like I at our take home, what I would just say to round it up is that, we have a company called DHL. This DHL has been established for donkey years, and it is owned by 3 friends. They are friends. I don't think they are still alive. I'm not sure.
No, definitely they've been. Yeah.
So if 3 guys or 3 friends can come together and establish business for donkey years and still existing, so what's up, couples? So like you all know, I remain yours, but while I'm in Babamidi on that same platform, I'm TV show.